St. John special for you?
Just the friendliness of the people. They're very friendly and outgoing, and they really make you feel welcome here.
Good. You have kids in our school?
Yes, we have one son, Joe, who's in 8th grade, and this is his second year here. And
what makes St. John special for you?
What makes St. John special? I know my son's getting the very best education I can get in Bakersfield, and it's definitely worth the money, and I just know that he's going to be well prepared for high school and college and kindergarten on up. So.
All right, very good. You got kids in our school?
Yes, I do. He's been here since kindergarten. He's in 6th grade now, and he'll be here through 8th grade.
All right, cool. Hey, thanks for sharing. Why'd you pick St. John's?
Because she's going to continue to keep learning as an active sort of a student who wants to learn as much as she possibly can. And she's doing that.
Yeah, good kid. Sidewalk Cam going on here. Now, you work here at St. John's, right?
I do.
How come you picked St. John's to work here?
I love the kids. I mean, quite frankly, I love my job, but I love the kids.
What do you do here at St. John's?
I cook, I run the kitchen, so I make all the menus and decide what we're going to have for the month, and then I cook.
And so you have a chance to really see all the kids really every day then, don't you?
I do, from kindergarten through 8th grade every day. I know most of them by name, know all of them by face.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah.
All right, good. You have
job.
kids at our school too or not?
I do. I have one son, Christian, who's in 7th grade, and my nephew, John L., who's in 2nd grade.
All right. Hey, Sidewalk Cam. What makes St. John special for you?
Oh my goodness, their spirituality. It's such a blessing.
Yeah.
And the respect that the children are taught for their teachers and their peers.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Now, you have kids, grandkids here?
I have a great-grandchild here who's in the 5th grade.
Oh my gosh.
And he's been here.
What makes St. John special for you?
St. John's is very special to me, and it's mostly due to the staff and the families and the students, and we all are one big family, and we make a perfect village. And that's why St. John's is special to me.
That is so cool. Now, you guys got kids here?
Yes, we do.
What grade?
I have a daughter, Peyton, who's in 6th grade.
All right. Sidewalk Cam going on. Oh. Hey. How come you guys picked St. John's for Mia?
How come we picked St. John's for Mia?
Yeah.
Because it gives her a good balanced education, not only academics, but spiritual and social, and she gets courses in here that she'll never get at a public school. And as she told me, they love Jesus more here.
Hey, that's cool. Sidewalk Cam going on here, Sue. Now, you work here at St. John's, right?
Pardon?
You work here
Yes,
at St. John's? What
Yes,
do you do?
I teach music and Spanish.
How come you picked St. John's to work for you?
It's an unbelievable place.
What makes it unbelievable?
The people, the staff, the parents, the atmosphere, everything is wonderful.
Yeah.
I really, really like it. There's just a warmth here that you don't find in a lot of places.
Yeah.
So,
like your classes?
Love them. The kids are super. Really nice. Supportive parents, supportive staff and administration. And again, you don't find everywhere. And I just love
going
it.
on. Now, I've seen you out here when I locked the gates, and you're doing a lot of volunteer work.
Yes, I am.
Do you enjoy volunteering here at St. John's?
I do.
How come?
Well, because it's for the kids and it's for our school and it's for a good cause.
Yeah. What are you volunteering for right now, actually?
Ticket sales for the Fall Festival.
All right, good. Now, you have kids in school?
I do. 3rd or 4th grader and a 1st grader.
All right. How come you guys picked St. John's to put your kids in the school here?
And we love the teachers, we love the Christian education, and we...
Right here?
Hey, so you work here at St. John's, huh?
I sure do.
What do you do?
Facilities manager.
Facilities. Now, why is it important to have a clean place here for these kids at school?
Facility, keeping the buildings running, grounds taken care of.
Yeah, I know the kids really appreciate how nice it looks and stuff. You guys take a lot of pride in that?
We try to.
Yeah. Now, do you have a few people working with you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of volunteers and stuff helping you out?
Sure.
Yeah.
A few. Could always use more.
Yeah. And so they're kind of doing some stuff. So, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Without them, I couldn't get my job done.
Hey, listen. Did you have kids in this school some time ago?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, did they go up through 8th grade?
Yes. They
Yeah.
should.
How are they doing?
Terrific.
Yeah. So good in school and things?
Absolutely. St. John's prepared him for high school and hopefully on to college. He's a model student.
He is. Good deal. Where's he going to school right now?
BHS.
All right. Hey, good. Hey, you got to get back to work, huh?
Thank you.
Even though we're in Pastor D's office.
Yes,
Just getting stuff about St. John's. Now, you've been pastor here of our church and school for, what, going on 9 years? 8 years?
9 years. 9 years.
9 years. Yeah. Now, did you have kids at the school? Did you put your boys through
Yes.
here?
Christopher and Colby came in the middle of 6th and 8th grade.
Okay. And then Chandler is in 8th grade now.
Correct.
All right.
Started here in preschool.
Yeah. Now, how come you and Judy picked here? You didn't have to, obviously, but as pastor, you chose to. How come?
Well, the school was definitely one of the reasons we did say yes, because Judy and I are both enormously blessed by being part of.
I
Lutheran
popped
School.
in one of the classrooms, saw you teaching to the junior high. How come you were doing that? What's the thought?
Well, the thought was we're going to do something a little bit different this year, and that is I'm going to try to go to each one of the classrooms and just spend some time with the kids, give them a chance to ask me questions, and just to share kind of the big picture of who we are, what we believe.
You know, one of the things that has gone on at St. John's, we've had a tremendous amount of baptisms over the years at our school.
Right.
What do you attribute to that?
Well, I think just the whole idea that people are in the classrooms, the teachers are talking about it, the kids are sharing their faith. Literally, the kids that are baptized look at some of the other kids and say, "What? You haven't been baptized yet? What are you waiting for?" And just God uses all those different things for the Holy Spirit to prompt kids to say, "Hey, this is important." And then they ask their parents, and the parents say, "Okay."
Why make? Is it special for you to do that at school?
Oh my gosh, it's amazingly special because it feels like perhaps that a lot of those kids do have church homes outside of St. John's and out, but for some it's kind of almost like that school is their church home, and so for us to be able to be part of that in that very special way is just amazing. I love it.
Yeah. All right, hey, we got a Sidewalk Cam here in Mr. Dinger's office, and I've had a chance to talk to a number of people getting ready for our Fall Festival. So anyway, mind if we take up a few minutes of your time?
That's great.
Good deal. All right. So just kind of begin. How many years have you been involved in the Lutheran ministry here?
Well, let's see, on and off over the last almost 40 years now.
Wow. Okay. Well, you don't look past 20. So,
Sure, yeah.
There you go. Hey, part of your career hasn't all been in Lutheran work, okay? And so as we kind of talk about our small school here at St. John's, you've done things at a Concordia University level. You've been what would be an equivalent to a city manager. Why St. John's Bakersfield?
I wanted to get back where the kids were. I missed the kids. I missed that contact, working with families. Thought if I'm going to end my career, I want to do it with people I love.
Okay. Now, we've gone through a number of changes over these last years because you're starting, I believe, your 5th year here. Mm-hmm. Okay. How are things going that way? Are we online with what you have seen on our vision?
Yeah, I think so. The goal was to grow the school and to be 2 rooms per grade, and we're on track to do that. Probably need some more facilities here before we get too much further along, but yeah, I think we're on track. In fact, we're trying to stay ahead of that as much as we can, especially with making sure that all the systems are in place for that growth, and that's a challenge, but we've got some great people here to make that happen.
Part of being involved with the Lutheran School, there are so many joys and frustrations that go with the job. And would you mind just describing a tremendous joy you've had here at St. John's, and then maybe a frustration and how you worked it through?
Well, certainly the joys way outweigh any frustrations, and the greatest joy that I've experienced so far is the tremendous growth of the school, and that's such a joy because it's that many more families that we can serve, it's that many more kids that we are a part of their lives, hopefully not only providing them a great education, but a relationship with the Lord, and that's the most important thing. And that brings great joy. And we have some wonderful people to work with here. It's a great team of people, and that brings me a lot of joy, believe me. Frustration, probably connected to that, frankly, is that we can't do more. The demand is out there, the interest is out there, and we'd love to do more. On the other hand, you can't grow too quickly either. You got to make sure you're doing it with quality, and so God knows what He's doing, and He's guiding the way. But boy, I'll tell you, the frustrations pale in comparison to the joys.
Really, what is the purpose of this Fall Festival? What do we do with these monies that are raised tonight? And maybe you want to speak to that as far as a final thought here.
Yeah, it's real simple, Dan. I'll tell you what, the whole purpose of all of our fundraisers, the Fall Festival, the Spring Gala, the golf tournament, all those monies are used for one thing, and that's to make sure we keep tuition as reasonable as possible. And essentially, if we didn't do those fundraisers, we'd have to raise tuition probably $500-600 a student. And so it's our way of saying we want to make sure as many people can attend St. John's as possible. And by all of us joining together, both in our work, in our service, and in our generosity, we can keep, hopefully, tuition as reasonable as possible so that as many as want. Thanks from the kids for your support.